This is Jingu with a little waggy tail.
I even have a treat if she allows. Yeah, sure. Jingu, I have a treat. You want to sit over here with her?
Let me just get this. Look at the waggy tail. Look at the waggy tail. I don't like those. I don't like salmon. I don't like it. You spent too much money on it. You can eat it.
Jingu.
Jingu.
Jingu, thank you.
No? Okay, let me see. This is really the sloppiest video ever. How are your ears feeling, little girl? Uh-oh, here we go.
Uh-oh, we're going to have a little whittly wee.
Yeah.
Is that blood in there?
I don't know. It's just very dark. If she's eaten a long time, it was like that one.
Concentrated.
Yeah, it's very concentrated.
I do like that, yeah.
And you know how Jindos are with
walk
their...
in it, too.
Yeah, she will.
Jingu.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
Careful around her ears.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Poor baby.
It's very concentrated, isn't it?
It is.
Well, if she's at all like, I mean, Jindos can hold their pee and poop a long time, but once you take them out of their kennel, they're like,
Oh, poor baby.
time to pee.
You want to take it to the yard?
Could we?
Yeah, I'll escort you over there.
Okay. Because we know somebody who may be interested in her.
Oh, good.
And if nothing else, Two Dog Farms is networking her. Okay. Look at them too. Okay. I'll hold the door for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. You know what? I'll clean that up. I'll get it. I've got that.
There's towels like right under the desk.
Okay. Oh, she's still peeing or she's pooping?
Girl!
She's pooping this time?
This is the most I've seen her do. Like, the best.
I'll get it.
Girl, yeah.
I'll be right there.
Yes, Dee and I went up there, and I'm afraid I fell in love.
So Frankie's doing really well. We haven't found an adopter for him yet. Okay. But he's up in Palmdale at a lady's. She actually mostly rescues Akitas, but she also helps us rescue Jindos in the sense that she can hold them. She has like 40 acres and all kinds of fencing, and she really knows her dog. Really, you know, tall fencing because she has Jindos. Akitas don't jump so high, but Jindos do. And
Interesting, huh?
yeah. So he's there, and there's videos. If you're ever in, I don't know if you're
Yeah, I
following
can see
it.
them through here.
Under
what?
It's Two Dog Farms on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
We're putting his videos up there.
Oh, Frankie, I'm glad.
Yeah, but he's got to find
him, and I was like, oh, I don't want to ask.
He's got to find the right adopter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so we're looking.
The bottom was.
Yeah, well, these Jindos hold it forever.
I'm gonna put a sign, take out.
Yeah. Because they tend not to want to pee or poop in there. That's the one thing I saw Frankie do that made me think he's less Jindo and more of whatever the other breed is. Because Jindos have that capacity. They're primitive breeds. Their DNA hasn't changed that much from coyotes and jackals. And so it doesn't make them crazy wild. There's certainly domesticated dogs. They have been hunting partners with humans for centuries, but their breed on the island of Jindo was not, they weren't bred with like smaller dogs or other dogs to change their purpose or to change their look like pugs have, you know, or even chows, even pit bulls. But because of that, they tend to be half cat, half dog. They're shy, a bit independent, incredibly intelligent.
Yeah.
And but boy, once they bond with you, they want to be with you.
What made you get interested in Jindus?
Well, my daughter accidentally adopted one.
Oh.
What happened was she was kind of looking for a dog, and her friend was in dog rescue. You know, these groups that will bring dogs that need to be adopted to like the street corners, and they'll have adoption fairs, you know, the legal stuff.
Yeah.
And so they had this dog from North Valley, I think, and the dog was going to be put down if it wasn't adopted that day.
Yeah.
And so Teresina called my daughter and said, if this dog isn't adopted, she's a white German Shepherd. If it's not adopted today, she'll be put down. And my daughter said, well, I you know, just set her aside for me. I'll adopt her. So then I get a call from Mia, and I had no idea she had done this.
Yeah.
And I used to train German Shepherds.
Oh.
And so I got a call from her, and she said, Mom, I thought I was adopting a white German Shepherd, but you got to come and look at this dog. And of course, it looked, well, that's not looking at even this girl. This girl's closer to being Jindo, but she's bigger. Jindos are about 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Kind of that body shape, but they have kind of a straight back leg, very delicate, rounded, like oval paws. They rarely bark.
Yeah.
When they do, you gotta look at what they're doing. Like my dog rarely barks, but when he barks, it's usually because somebody's trying to come on the property that doesn't belong there. And they hold their pee and poop forever. And they blow their coat twice a year. All of that is like, that's Jindo. And
You gotta show me the legs we're talking about.
now the back leg. Now she's got a sore back leg. You see how the knee? There's an angle to that knee. The back leg. The Jindo is much straighter. It's not perfectly straight, but it has a straighter angle to it. And something about Jindos that I noticed, like Jindos, like you know how if you train a dog to sit up, first they sit, right, like this, and then they lean back on their haunches, but they don't stand up. They just lean back on their haunches and do this. A dog with that kind of angle to their leg can do that. A Jindo, it's not possible because they don't have that angle straight. So they
This poor girl has made an awesome.
I know.
Circuit.
I see that she's got some soreness in her back leg. I hope that's...
She has a big tumor on her side, too.
She does?
Yeah.
On her where?
On her side.
That's not
You
good.
can almost see it.
I'll have to go take a look at her.
I wonder what's up with her. She's a very lovely girl.
She's really sweet. I mean, Jindos are shy, but they tend to be confident dogs.
Yes.
And that's where, like, Frankie is the ultimate confident dog. But because they're shy, and then if you take them out of their environment, usually in the shelter, they tend to stay in the back. They don't want to come out. It's really hard for them. It's incredibly stressful for them to be able to just come out and meet somebody. It's really hard. And a lot of these Jindos are put down because people think they're aggressive.
Yeah.
They're the most wonderful dog. I mean, they actually are a great apartment dog.
Yeah, I know.
They're
From
like-
what you were telling me, I'm like,
A 40
Everybody
pound.
should have a Jindu.
Yeah, because Frankie's not a good example because he's
No,
got too
yeah.
much of whatever that other breed is. I don't know. We don't know if it's child, might be, but it could be. It could be a herding. Oh, he doesn't actually do herding, but there's something else in there that makes him want to run and run and run. He's a
Right.
young dog. He's high energy, but
He would be great with agility.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think he could be even like a champion frisbee dog.
Yeah, I could totally see him.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, definitely.
So that's what we're really shooting for Frankie. But whether or not we can find somebody, we don't know. But at least there's no there's no clock ticking.
Yeah, I know.
For
I
Frankie.
know. It was ticking very fast
Yeah,
here.
we knew that was his last day. I begged for more time.
When did you guys take him?
Sunday.
Oh, because I wasn't here Sunday. That's why. That's
took-
good. I'm glad you took him.
Yeah, someone named a volunteer named Patricia who had worked with him. Had worked with the.
Oh, yeah,
trained-
I know
She and
Patricia,
Michael
yeah.
had trained him a lot.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll tell you, I saw him in February when he first arrived. The transformation of that dog was incredible. But why nobody wanted to adopt him? Hi, sweetheart.
Hard to get a picture of her. I'm still working on that. Every time I start to see, she's got a little Mongolian in the top.
I want to, but I don't know if I have any left.
There's always stuff in the back.
Yeah.
I want to know what. Oh, there was the picture. I know.
You missed it. I want to see if they can move her outside and.
Yeah, because, I mean, she may be too shy to come forward, but she's a lovely dog. And I know that looking at her ears, that's not, most people want to adopt a pretty dog.
Of course, the perfect dog. It's like,
Yeah.
there's no.
You know what, really, most
You
people
gotta
wanna-
make them into a perfect dog.
Yeah, you gotta help them get to the best dog they can be. You know, and it's kind of amazing to me. I've come to this conclusion that most people that have dogs really want a robot.
Oh yes.
They just want it to be
Yeah.
trained already, don't have to do any work, don't have to walk it, don't have to brush it. And it
My
never...
mom, I was never allowed to grow up with animals because she says they were dirty.
Really?
So look at me
Look
here
at you
now,
here.
okay? So then she tells me, because of my niece,
Uh-huh.
she tells me, oh, I wouldn't mind a little dog teacup that doesn't bark, that doesn't poop. And then I got a stuffed dog like
Good.
here.
That's exactly
She goes, yeah, okay, I get it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's not a dog person.
No,
or
not at
or
all.
possibly any kind of animal person.
And she only wanted it because of my niece, and I said, that's not the way it works.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not stuffed toys. That poor girl. What?
Oh,
What was that?
She got
Jingu! Hello, Jingu. I wonder if that's real.
Sweet, and I cannot get a good picture of
Hey, sweetheart.
No, not yet.
They
Okay,
tell us
that's
that-
fine.
They tell us the best picture that we can take of her is going to be in the shade, like getting her into the shade.
Boy, she really,
She is probably so happy just to be out.
she met a butterfly
Oh, is that what she did?
there, but too fast. This camera takes it up.
Well,
I'll get her on the next lap.
on the next lap, yeah. You're Jackie, right?
Yeah.
Jackie, and I'm Dee. This is Susan. Hi,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Try to get her on the next step.
Oops.